Alright, guys, here we go. Here we go. As you can see, I'm still learning to get a handle, a hang of this thing. Here we go. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing out there? I'll just go ahead and get busy. Done. Let's go ahead and get started. It's going to be for the earth signs. So, for earth signs, tune in. I hope this reaches you in good health and good spirits and all that good stuff. You know, helps you make some positive moves. That's all I want is for people to make positive movement. Vibes going after this. I'm going to do the water signs, and that will be all she wrote. This is some blue sage I got right here. Some nice blue sage. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and get started. Hey, Charisma, what's going on, sis? One second. It's going to be the sun, moon, rising, Mars, Mercury, Venus on the earth side. So if you're a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, you might want to tune in. Get a little sneak peek on what the next 7 days is going to be bringing you guys. I'm kind of hyped. I got to check something out. I got to see something. Ah! Mm-hmm. I said I'm live on YouTube right now. All right, so here we go. This is going to be for the earth signs. Earth signs as Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. If those are placed with your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mercury, your Mars, then stay put right here. You out there, don't forget to like and share this. It's so late right now, but it's okay. Better late than never. Better late. What can the earth signs expect this week? I gotta figure out how to block these kind of people, these kind of comments right here. I'll figure it out. right, so here we go. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Earth signs. This week you may be dealing with a bit of illusion. You may be dealing with some illusion this week, guys. You see this right here? This is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about not being able to see because of your emotions. Your cup is full. The cups are full. They all got liquid in them. So sometimes when we're too full of emotion, we can't see what's actually happening. You see these cups here? We're like a cup. We're a vessel. And when we're full of emotion, we can't see what's going on in the bottom of the cup. Unless you're full of water. Unless you're full of water. So you need to be able to see to the bottom of the cup, guys. You want to be able to see to the bottom of the cup. So this week, it is what it is. You feel a type of way. You have your feelings. You're entitled to your feelings. Nobody is going to take that away from you or say that you can't have your feelings. You absolutely can. You know what I mean? But be aware that this may not be the best time to make decisions, because when you can't see the bottom of the cup, you can't see that small print. You can't see what's really going on in there, and there's always something else. There's always something else. Love new look, sis. Thank you. Thank you. Trying to get some progress up around in here, you know. But y'all definitely have to be aware of your emotions, earth signs. Earth is full of water. Let's make that clear now. So y'all feeling emotional this week means you're going to be extra emotional this week, because earth is already full of water. Y'all are already full of emotion, already full of feelings, already hard to see with certain things. So take that into consideration this week, okay, guys? And the energy you want to avoid is this guy right here. This is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups, this guy wears his heart on his sleeve. Wears his heart on his sleeve. So this week, earth signs, you may want to be a little guarded. You may want to be a little shielded, because there's definitely some sort of conflict, some sort of tension between you and somebody else. Maybe you and yourself, you're fighting yourself about things. Sometimes that happens, you know. And when that does happen, you may not need to wear your heart on your sleeve. You may need to sit in your darkness. That's what this is. Sitting in your darkness, not avoiding it. You're not avoiding it necessarily. You want to sit with it. Sit with the unknown. Get comfortable with what's not comfortable. Be okay with that. Be okay with it. It's nothing wrong with being comfortable with what may not really be that comfortable. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's how we learn and grow. So this week, you want to be prepared. You want to be prepared to have yourself a little standoff. Look how both of these figures in here are cloaked. One of them, you think the face is showing. That means you might be being deceived somewhere. And the other one is definitely not showing. So there's definitely some hidden components going on in your situation this week, earth signs. Okay? You got some hidden components going on. So with you expecting this and needing to be like this, to harness the energy, to find out the truth, to get your clarity, you need to be ready. Prepare yourself for the worst. Prepare yourself. Sometimes secrets come out. We don't know what's going on, but we know something is going on. And you may need to have a little poker face in order to get the truth to fully reveal itself. Okay? So don't go spilling all of your beans. Don't go emptying yourself out. Have your poker face on this week, okay, earth signs? And y'all are pretty good at that. Y'all are pretty good at having the whole poker face thing and acting like y'all don't care. Thank you. It looks amazing. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Now that was just for the general. That's for all of the earth signs. Now I'm going to go into individual earth signs and give y'all a quick reading for the week. Remember, this is good for the next 7 days. It might register with some, but it may not register with everybody, and that's okay. You know, you could pull out your charts according to my readings, pull out your charts and look and see where you have placements at and see if it's relevant. You know, if it hit, it hit. If it don't apply, let it fly. It's all good. Oh, don't forget, guys. I also have, I'm telling you guys not to forget, like I told you already. Crack me up sometime. But I'm doing these Reiki classes. I'm gonna be certifying people for level 1 Reiki. I'm gonna run that a couple cycles. If you already have level 1 and you want to get attuned for level 2, send me a message. Let me know. Let me know. For those who do not know, I am a 3rd degree Reiki master. And I don't even know if they have degrees in healing hands, but I do that. And I've been doing that my whole life. So between the Reiki being a 3rd degree, traditionally trained and attuned with 3rd degree Reiki, and also healing hands, which is our basic, comedic way of transferring healing energies through our hands to different people, places and things, situations, all of that. Like when you go to church and they lay hands on you, it's actually a science to that. And I think everybody should know it. I think everybody should know that work. Everybody should know that science, like we know how to read and count the money. We should know how to use our hands to heal ourselves and our family members and our friends and people in close proximity to us. All right, so I'm going to start this off with Capricorn first, because that's the next one to come up. Capricorn, what should you expect this week? What should you avoid? And how to harness the energy. The first card up is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving beast in the deck. Hands down. Nobody is going anywhere anytime soon messing with this guy right here, because he rides an elephant. The elephant is taking its time. The elephant is taking its time. Also, look at this card, guys. Capricorns. You may have found yourself off your beaten path. You may have a plan, which I'm sure you do. And you may have come off your plan a little bit. And while you are off your plan, you are also spending extra energy. Be aware of that. Look at my man at the top of the card. He is just ticker taping that money up. He is confetti in the money. He is confetti in the money. You need a thing. You need a thing. You need a thing. Things for everybody. Look, he's giving it away. He's giving away his resources. You guys have to be careful of that, okay, Earth signs? Capricorns, be careful of that. Be careful of coming off your path. So there's some distraction that you can expect to come your way. Some unexpected bills, some unexpected something that's going to want your energy because you went, you took a left at Albuquerque instead of the right. And it happens. Avoid this right here, though. You off your beaten path. Stay focused. Stay focused on where you are trying to go. Stay focused where you are trying to go. Stick to your plan. Your mind may want to take you someplace else because of something else going on. Something didn't come through. Something didn't move the way you wanted it to. You couldn't move the way you wanted it to. You had to adjust your plans. You had to do this and that, yada, yada, yada. Be careful. Be careful with this. Be careful with this, because sometimes we can get stuck on something that wasn't supposed to happen, and we'll feel invigorated to move, but we'll make the wrong move. Don't make the immature move. Don't make the small move. Don't make the petty move. This is an angry person. This is a ups. I'm picking up anger, upsetness, some pettiness going on. Some people need to think about what it is that they've done that put them in a certain situation and deal with that. You can't be angry and lash out at other people or further sabotage yourself because you're upset. Okay? So avoid spying, avoid going through people's phones, avoid trying to get in people's emails, avoid trying to see what's going on with situations, people, places, and things that may not really have anything to do with you. It really does not have anything to do with your plan that you're trying to focus on. Probably has everything to do with what didn't happen and that wasn't supposed to happen. Sometimes there's a loss of power, there's a loss of potential, you know. And when that happens, we just have to be big enough to say, okay, and then get the lesson that's left behind. All right. So now I'm going to move on to Taurus. We'll go ahead and move on to Taurus. All right, here we go. Taurus, what can you look forward to? What can you look forward to? What should you avoid? And how to harness the energy. How to harness everything. That ain't get shuffle enough for me. Ain't no way in the world all of you are going through the same thing. What to expect, what to avoid, and how to harness the energy. All right, here we go. Okay, so you guys, earth signs, this week, expect to have some disagreements with some close family members and friends, some very key team players in your life, people that's in your inner circle. This is the 10 of Cups reversed, meaning that they're there, right? The family is there. But they may not be all that supportive. People may not be on the same page this week. All right. So if you were planning on doing certain things together, it might fall through. People might change their mind and start to feel differently all of a sudden. You know, it's people season. It's people season. And that's what people do. People like to change their mind. Things happen. They feel a type of way. And they move left when they said they was going to move right. Be okay with it. It's only for 7 days. It's not your whole life. This is what you want to avoid. This is what you want to avoid. You want to avoid the magician in you. This means you want to watch your mouth. You want to watch the things you say. You want to watch the things you do, because the things we say and the things we do can come true. And sometimes they will, and they might not manifest at a time that's convenient. That part might not unfold the way you want it to, because you're angry. Your feelings are not feeling all that good. The feelings ain't feeling. So if the feelings ain't feeling, you need to take a void course. You need to take an empty course of action if you feel like making a move. But you definitely have the energy, the power, and the potential to make a move. This is the Three of Wands. And you see this right here? This is your ship coming in, baby. That's your ship coming in. Some of y'all got something coming, and it's coming soon. It's coming this week. Definitely getting closer. They're going to cut that check. They're going to put it in the mail. They're going to approve your stuff. Whatever it is that's going to happen, you need to focus on just being positive and being still. Don't talk too much. Don't move too much. Be careful, because you see this? This is how we're going to harness the energy. You're going to draw that thing and you're going to manifest it in. You're going to push through. And you have to watch yourself when you're doing stuff like this. Whether you're getting ready to graduate, wrapping up a semester, starting something new. When it comes to making that thing come to full fruition, you are usually going to be faced with some adversary. Some sort of plot, some sort of scam, some sort of roadblock, some sort of obstacle, some sort of plot twist usually comes up to try and throw you off. When this happens, stay the path. Do not just steamroll through. Don't make no adjustments. Don't start nothing new. Don't pull up anything new. Don't say anything. Don't defend. Don't offend. Bail forward. That's all you can do, is bail forward. Because remember, people are having a change of emotions. You might be one of them. Okay? So you don't want to say and do things that will alter your fate unnecessarily because you had a momentary, flux in your emotions. We suffer from stuff like that, and it hurts sometimes. Hey, Terrence, what's going on? All of us suffer from that at some point in time in our life. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. All right? So now I'm going to go ahead and get these Virgos out the way. Then I will be back with the water signs, all right? All right, here we go, Virgo. What to expect this week, what to avoid, and how to harness the energy. How to harness the energy. Here we go. Okay, Virgos, this week, expect to feel a little defeated about something. Whatever you was working on, whatever you was trying to do, whatever you thought you was, winning the battle with, whatever this is, whatever this victory is that you was expecting to have, might have got 86th. Might have got 86th. When that happens, this is an expectation also. This is something that you probably felt entitled to. Like, I'm gonna get through. No way. Like, how can I not? This is how. You gotta harness the energy, right? Of this failure. You got to see yourself. This is definitely having to do with the way we go about things, the vibration we move with, the decisions we make, the positions we put ourselves in, right? We have to, sometimes the only way we're going to see ourselves is when we lose, right? We lose, we feel bad, and then we look back, we start to play the tape back to see where it is that we went wrong, what happened. And that's where you learn your lesson at. And yeah, you're going to get angry. You're going to get upset at what you see, especially if you be honest with yourself. A lot of times, the things that disappoint us the most, the things that happen to us that make us feel like we've been wronged, We're not actually anybody's victim but our own sometimes. We be victims of our own craziness. So this is some like mean energy right here, being very stoic, being very harsh, even very stuck, stubborn to a thing, even if it doesn't feel good, isn't pleasant, isn't making anybody happy. It may even actually be hurtful, right? You might have to sit with this a little minute. Sit with the minute, right? Feel that anger. Feel it. Feel the disappointment. Feel the upsetness. Feel what it is that brung this on, so you don't do this to yourself. This is the sun card, right? This is what you want to avoid. You want to avoid your ego being falsely inflated. You want to avoid telling yourself that everything is okay when everything is not okay. You want to avoid that. That's not cool. It doesn't help you out at all. Because if you go for this and you inflate yourself and you gas your own self up, you won't learn the lesson that needs to be learned, right? And failure is doomed to repeat itself. You'll get more of these. So if you don't want more days like this, with a feeling of defeat, feeling beat down, feeling conquered, feeling you lost, if you don't want those days, right? You gotta sit with your anger. You gotta sit with your pain, sit with your discomfort, sit with yourself. Sit with you. See if the way you've been carrying on, if that is necessary. If you don't even want to sit with you, if you don't want to harness your own energy, why would anybody else want to be involved with that? What good can your energy bring to anybody else or any other kind of situation if you don't even want to deal with it? So, sometimes we gotta have these moments with ourselves so we don't play ourselves later on in the future. All right, Virgo. So don't be bad. Don't be mad. Don't beat yourself up about it. If you feel like you took a loss, just look for the lesson. Just look for the little gem, the little pearl of wisdom that comes with it. By actually keeping it real with yourself and sitting with your anger, sit with your disappointment, sit in that little marsh a little bit, sit there a little while. It's okay. It's all right. Because if you can sit with yourself and your discomfort and your anger, you can hear yourself out, feel yourself out, get to understand why it is you are uncomfortable, get to understand why it is you feel defeated, what brought on your defeat, what part did you play in your defeat. If you can sit through that, then you will earn the right to go ahead and, carry on the right way. Okay? I'll catch you guys later. I hope this reaches you in good spirits and it does you well. Have a good night. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit me up, leave me comments. Where y'all from? Where you going? Come on, baby. I'm going to be here for a little while. I'm planning on talking to myself. Love you.